against Sonny Edwards back in 2021.
Your judges for this contest are from Afghanistan, Azerbaijan, the UAE, Tunisia and Latvia.
I remember that fight. He lost it by unanimous decision. Edwards had a good run as IBF champion until he ran into Bam Rodriguez. And no shame in losing to somebody like that. He's coming out later in the week, actually, I think, Sonny, to join us. Be good to see him. So an experienced professional. And Spain up against Philippines here. The support for boxing in the Philippines is absolutely enormous. I was in Manila at the end of October for the IBA Pro Card, working with a Filipino TV crew on the night. Had a fantastic time. 50th anniversary of the Thriller in Manila.
Round one.
And boxing is enormously popular over there. So Martinez in the red, Mama in the blue. That fight against Edwards was in the flyweight division. Mama, though, boxing in an amateur tournament, can't operate in the flyweight division. You have to weigh in every day, so that's something that seasoned pros find very different. Wide stance, Martinez. They both have, actually. Got a good base to punch from. Good left hand there, high on the head, and that just staggered Mama a little bit. Martinez goes down to the body. That was a wicked body shot. Really got some bite on that, and he's going after him a bit here. I think he fancies that left hand took a piece off him. Just leaning in there, Martinez, seeing if he could draw something from Mama, maybe. He likes to just wave those gloves around the touch, Mama, making it feel like anything could be coming from any angle at any second. Martinez is nice and compact. Switches southpaw, just steps into the southpaw stance. Mama tries to get off with the left hand and then club away a bit with the right hand on the inside. Right hand into the body there from Mama. Final stages of round one. Martinez will make the winner of this opening round. Right hand into the body. I think just about got there. Same could be said of that long lead left hand from Martinez. There goes the bell.
Di ba mo ana sa son? I-upper ni. Di ba mo ana sa? I-upper ni ha. Oh, i-upper na sa. Pag mo jump kay sa, yung birang dayon, basta i-upper na buwana man na siya. Tapos katong mo ana ko sa tuig sa diri. Mugawas lang ka mo. Kupit lang ka, palayo lang. Ayaw nag-i-open. Di ba mo? Wala on kaniya. Mora na ya ha.
And there was the left hand that just caught him kind of high on the head. It almost landed with the laces of the glove, really, and they sometimes don't look like much, but they could cause real damage. Just anything high on the head can be a big, big problem. And there's the scoring split 4-1 in favour of Martinez, who I thought won that round quite clearly.
Seconds out. 2.
Into the second. He's got quite a big frame, Martinez, when you look at him. You look at the width of those shoulders. Big left hand there from Martinez, and down goes Mama. He landed a right just before that, followed it in, really got his feet close, and then just whacked him with the left hand, and down he went. He looks okay, looking into his eyes, having a good look at him away to the right-hand side. There's a long time left in this round, though. And that was a big, big moment. Martinez doesn't need to go crazy here. See if he can pick an opening, but he does need to get on him, because I think that registered. He was put down quite hard. The legs weren't shaky when he got back up. He looked quite solid. But even so, it's not necessarily the case now that in amateur boxing somebody does something significant and then they feel that, okay, I've done enough to win the round, I can just put that back in my pocket now, don't need to really try and follow it up. Fighters don't really think like that anymore. If they've got someone hurt, they want to go in and finish them. Left hand there from Mama caught Martinez on the way in. Well-timed right hand there from Martinez. Mama's got to do more here. Martinez is dictating terms. He's bullying him a bit, to be honest with you. Lead left hook was pretty extravagant, didn't land. I mentioned the physicality of Martinez, and he's getting a hold of Mama in the centre of the ring there. He's put him on the deck once, and he's all over him, to be honest with you. Mama needs to land something. He needs to make Martinez have a bit of concern about what's coming back the other way, because at the minute I don't think he's got any concern about it at all. Into the final minute of round 2, just steps into the southpaw stance and then didn't quite give himself enough room for the left hand. Good combination there. Got caught with the left hand as he was throwing his own right hand there, Mama. Right hand into the body and then cuffs upstairs with the left. Threw a left hand on the break there, Mama. He's claiming that was an accident. It didn't seem to do too much damage to Martinez. And that was a big round for the Spanish fighter. He won the opening round relatively comfortably, and he's won that second round as well. And there's the left hand that put him down, and you see that back leg just fold underneath him, and that's a good sign that somebody's been put down hard. He was never out at any point. If he'd been shaky when he got back up, the referee wouldn't have let it go on. That's something you do absolutely know with this code of boxing. Any doubt at all from the referee about fighter safety, and they will not allow it to continue. He regained his feet, his eyes were clear, but he's got a hell of a lot to do here now, because he's behind on these 5 cards.
Seconds out.
On 4 of the cards, I beg your pardon, there's a draw from the judge from the UAE.
Third and final round.
Into the third round. And again, he starts quick here, Martinez. Referee just telling Mama to keep his mouth shut. He must have been having a little word there, maybe, with Martinez. Little step up to the side there from Martinez. Well, the referee said stop boxing there. I'm pretty sure he did, and he's let that left hand go anyway. Let one go towards the end of the previous round and then looks at the referee in a kind of who me sort of way. That's a little bit of experience, but I think he's really looking at this in terms of just getting through. Jayson Mamma at the minute, I think he's aware that the chances of him turning this around are not great. Very experienced pro, as I said, and I was talking about this yesterday. The difference between the 3-round format and the longer duration of professional boxing is so big. 4-0 as a pro in the case of Martinez, but he's much better suited to this. He's more explosive, he started quick, and he's kept that tempo really, really high. And when professionals were allowed to box in the Rio Olympic Games, there was all sorts of chat about how there would be seasoned pros just queuing up to go to the Olympics so they could just bash up a load of inexperienced, callow, weak amateurs, stuff their pockets with medals and return home for tea and medals. And that wasn't what happened. That wasn't what happened. People didn't take up that kind of challenge because they knew how hard it would be. They knew they were putting their reputation on the line in a big, big way. They were aware of the differences in the quality of the operators at that level over the 3-round format. So into the closing stages of this. He's got possibilities here, Martinez, in this competition. He's going to take some beating. He does show quite a lot of body, as you can see there, hands held high. But he's big for the weight here. He can definitely crack a bit. And the foot movement is pretty good. Steps between stances pretty efficiently. What you don't want to do is get caught mid-switch. But he sorts his feet out smoothly. And he'll be pleased, I think, to hear the final bell here, Mamma. And there it goes. Good performance. And it's a good performance from Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, this decision goes in favor of your winner via unanimous decision. In the red corner, representing Spain, Carlos Bernad Martinez.
A 10-8 in there from Afghanistan in that set of scores. 3 more, 30 points to 27. A 2 rounds to 1, 29-28 from the UAE. Good performance. As I say, there's possibilities there with Martinez. I'll be interested to see how he goes. And that's the interesting thing about big tournaments, this World Championships. I've never seen this guy before. There's no reason why I would have. He's boxed domestically as an amateur, 4-0 as a pro, trying to further his career, and he may just be about to do it here.